Hey kids, it's the Dissident Flyer here, hope you're well. Well, welcome to the channel. This is my first review, and I'm here today on the CB125R, and we're gonna run a couple errands around Belfast while I talk about the bike. Overall, I think it is pretty good. That's the review over. Well, I'm just shy of 2,000 miles on this. I got it in October. So far, I've been pretty pleased with it. The bike I had before this was a Sims Fox 125, really Chinese scooter. I think that's a pretty good comparison to make. Like, if you're a new rider and you're considering getting like a little scooter or more proper bike, the review aimed towards you. Or if you're just considering getting one of these. Ooh. What are those interesting little things there? Anyway, guess we'll start with the technical things about the bike. It's got, I think it's just under 15 horsepower. Compared to a scooter around the same size, that's a reasonable amount of go. This bike's only like, I think it's 110 kilos. So, for all the weight of it, that 15 horsepower goes a long way. Like, its acceleration up to like 30 is very quick. It's got a top speed of about 70. If you're going downhill, the wind behind you can get like 75 out of it. Which is adequate for commuting to the city. Is really where bike shines. Got enough acceleration to pull ahead of traffic if you're at like a red light or whatever. Since it's so light, it makes filtering very easy. So if you have to, say you're going around traffic, you get a little stuff, you can like back up the bike very easily. It's like, it's nearly like a bicycle and how light it feels. Maneuvering the bike around when you're off it, like move it around in the position to park it or whatever, is pretty easy as well. Now, probably the strong suit of the bike is its brakes, suspension and handling. It's got I don't know how big they are, I have it on the screen, but it's got disc brakes front and rear, Showa upside down forks. It's got the same, all that stuff is the same in the 300 version. The frame is off, it's just a 300 but with a smaller engine, so it feels like a very like grown up, sophisticated bike while being a 125. Gear shifts are very smooth as well, especially with downshifts. Switches and everything, very big, very easy, very intuitive. If it's dark, you got big gloves on, you can feel whatever you're doing very well. Mirrors do their job. They're, I find it hard to get them not like a bit of your elbow in them, but they're adequate. There's one problem with these bikes. If you come to a stop, coming up to like a red light, you're shifting down. Sometimes you'll go into neutral as you stop, and then it has difficulty going into first from neutral at a stop. Yourself like shimmying the back and forth to try and get it to work. Also, I think it's like I get quite a lot of false neutrals. I think that's because like the amount of force you have to put in between first and second changes for some reason. I'm not sure why. But sometimes you can, like the other gears, you like barely touch it, it goes. You keep doing that. Rolled into a false sense of security, then you get the big old neutral, just like you're accelerating. Okay, I put it into neutral there to see if it does the thing. It does not. Oh. Okay, that's very good. I know how tight the chain is. It does do it sometimes, I swear. What else? Yeah, like in the corners, in like a curvy road, it's exactly what you wanted to do. The handling is very sharp. As it is a naked bike, there's get a lot of wind. I've got this little screen to cut down on that, but a screen of this size doesn't completely remove any wind, but it does a good job at it. Like the screen like this, you find with all the wind gets directed upwards, not completely, so a lot of it hits you in like the head and neck. So if it's a good tour, you like have to wear a start this screen. I think like for a student, this is a pretty good bike. Like if you want something that's not just for commuting, like a scooter, something you can have a good bit of fun on, is ideal. There's not many better 125s on the market at the minute. It's like it's one Yamaha makes. I think it's a little more powerful, a little fancier. This one is a good option. If you want something that's quite comfortable, quite versatile, can't really go wrong with this. It's this the bike is very frugal. I get about 100 miles per gallon, and that's with like having fun on it as well. If you're using this solely for commuting, it'll probably be like 110, 120. Like as I'm a student, it's pretty good. It costs me maybe a $5 a week to keep it fueled up, the amount I use it. Gearing is good. It's very intuitive feeling, like it's hard to mess up. Like my mind like sort of the gears, 6 gears, they're like linked to the speed in 10, so if you're doing around 10 miles an hour, you're going to be in first, 22nd, 33rd, 44, etc. Of that, if you're in a higher gear and slow down, the bike handles it fine. If you're not in like first, it's like pretty foolproof, like stalling it. Delivery is very intuitive and unintimidating. The only complaint I would have in that department is like in first and second gear, the power is kind of like quite like on and off. Like if you're going quite slowly in traffic or whatever in second, ball response is a little jerky. Scooters and stuff, just throttle like bikes and then you're doing like 5 miles an hour. It's quite annoying in traffic. This is better than that, but it's not perfect. Let's see if it does the thing. It's doing it now. See, I'm in neutral, doing the gear, it's not doing anything. So you have to like push the bike forwards a bit to get that to go in. Just whatever way the chain and gears lines up makes it difficult sometimes. seating position and stuff in the bike. The audio from that outing was all messed up, but I think that fits okay, so I'm probably just going to use that. But long story short, it's pretty comfortable. Here's a more detailed bit. Okay, let's talk about the styling of the bike. I suppose I forget what they call it, like neo retro or neo cafe retro or some such thing. It's quite nice looking. It's nearly indistinguishable from the 300 if you don't look too closely at the tiny engine. Some nice brass colored forks. What else? Yeah, the gears and stuff are very easy to operate. They're a little slippy, like the pegs when it's wet, but it's not unmanageable. I think now I'm gonna it's up there. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, I think I'm gonna go get some lunch, something. Right. Okay, I think now I'm gonna maybe go up the mountain a bit, do some quicker, twistier roads, just so you can see a little bit of how it handles. Like, there's that sort of stuff in my other videos, but I want it to all be condensed for one. Do it not to 30. The not to 30 is really good. Pretty much goes up through the gears as quickly as you can press them. Sort of bag in the road there. Damn it. Leave me to it. Whatever. Right. Pulled over there to change the battery. Now we're gonna go walk around the twisties. What?
Not much. How about yourself?
Yeah, I was just riding around today. I was just having lunch in there.
You getting food?
Yeah, I had some banana bread.
You got much footage today?
Yeah, I was recording a review actually.
A what?
A review.
A review of what?
The bike.
The bike? So what's the takeaways from it? Pros and cons?
It's pretty good.
All good?
Yeah.
It is a gorgeous bike. Where's the sticker?
So cool.
It looks like fucking Starscream. If Starscream was a bike.
Yeah. So what are you doing now?
Coffee.
Free coffee.
Nice.
I didn't get back to Belfast until 3, and then didn't sleep till the ass crack of dawn anyway, and then got up and fucking, when did you kick me out?
Yeah, I went to work at like 10.
First shift, new job. You're speaking to 2 receptionists now.
Nice.
Not just
nice.
2 hotel receptionists.
So the gig was good then?
Huh?
The gig was good then?
Yeah, gig was really good.
It was
Yeah.
really, really good.
We met the man. Was that?
I'm raging.
I know.
Me and Dara forgot about it.
He was so nice as well. He was such a gig. We were like, what was I on? I was so drunk. I was like, no, you take a look at my face and you remember me.
Remember the name Lipstick Boy? That's what you said.
Well,
That's Scotland. Like,
I'm gonna head into uni now.
Huh?
I'm gonna head over to uni now.
No worries. See you around.
Might see you later. Who knows?
Yes, let me know.
Alright, bye. Shout out to the Hustle Cafe. It's banging. Best cafe in Belfast.